Dr. Crandall,
Yes.
will you please tell us the story of how you were baptized with the Holy Spirit?
Well, that was an amazing story because I was reading in the Bible that there was a gift that the Lord wanted to give everyone, and it was called the baptism of the Holy Spirit. But I attended a church that didn't believe these things. And as a scientist and as a physician, I had trouble believing it too. But we were going through a situation at home, and I wanted to receive this. I needed this gift, and I was crying out to God for really months upon months. And after many months of praying to receive the baptism of the Holy Spirit, I received it. But it wasn't in a way that I thought I should receive it. And what happened actually was that I was working in the hospital, and this day a woman came in with massive cardiac arrest. Her heart was working. She came into the operating room. We started working on this woman, and as we were working on her, something happened. The gift, the baptism of the Holy Spirit that I had been praying for, came on me. And in fact, what happened was that this woman was there, and as I was working on her, all of a sudden she went flatline on the table. Asystolic is what we call it. No heartbeat. And as I was getting ready to give the command to the nurse to do some treatment, something deep from within started coming out of me, and actually this unknown language started pouring out of my mouth. And as it poured out of my mouth over this woman, my hands went up in the air uncontrollably. And I just stood there frozen. But this unknown language just kept coming out and coming out and coming out, a language I had never heard before. And in fact, it was bypassing my brain because it was coming from deep within. And inside my brain, I could see the action of the room. I could see the nurses, their response, but I had no control. And the Lord had control that day. The Lord said, I will show you the power of the baptism of the Holy Spirit. And as I was praying in that new language, that heartbeat suddenly started coming back, and life came into that woman. And I continued to pray uncontrollably. And then all of a sudden, I could speak normal, and I could bring my hands down. So you can imagine what the nurses thought in that room that day. They were astounded. What happened? Why were you speaking that way? But that was the day that I received the baptism of the Holy Spirit. After many months of prayer and seeking God, it finally happened in that operating room.